Segal's law is a humorous way of addressing the pitfalls that come from amassing too much information in advance of making a decision. In a nutshell, it suggests that the more data you obtain, the greater the likelihood that it will conflict with what you already know, thus complicating the process. No doubt, at some point, as a leader, you found yourself in a similar situation. If you've been paying attention to the many award shows that have been happening recently, you might have noticed that celebrities and royals have taken to wearing 2 watches. This latest watch trend is being dubbed double wristing, where 2 watches are worn at the same time, either on the same wrist or separate wrists. While this trend isn't completely brand new, many people are becoming intrigued by the double the watch, double the fun mentality. Initially, I thought wearing more than one of the best watches at once was rather strange, but after seeing Prince William and Richard E. Grant following the trend in recent outings, it turns out the double wristing trend has been around for quite some time. Double wristing has been around for years, and not just for stylish purposes. Many historical figures, including Fidel Castro and NASA astronaut Dr. Edgar Mitchell, amongst other military personnel, all took to wearing 2 watches at a time. Why? Unsurprisingly, it's all about time differences. For example, according to Everest, Fidel Castro wore 2 Rolexes, a GMT, and a Submariner, which gave him a 3-time zone overview of Havana, Washington, and Moscow. How Richard E. Grant interprets this trend is not only a sweet and stylish tribute, but it's also very practical. For people who travel a lot or who regularly contact their family and friends who live in a different time zone, it's a cool and useful trend to get behind. But another key reason why people, for example Prince William, wear 2 watches at the same time is all down to the rise of the best smartwatches. During the Prince of Wales' most recent public appearances, he was spotted wearing an Omega Seamaster 300M, which holds the top spot in our Best Omega Guide alongside a Garmin Forerunner 245. Similar to Richard E. Grant, the Omega was given to Prince William as a gift from his late mother, Princess Diana, who was also a fan of the double wristing trend. This mix of luxury and practicality is the key ingredient to the 2-watch trend. As seen with Prince William, he wears the Omega Seamaster, a luxury timepiece that features a rotating bezel, luminous markers, and an elegant strap which comes with a pretty hefty price tag. On the other wrist, the Garmin Forerunner 245 is packed full of running features, heart rate tracking, and built-in GPS. Another example, Bill Murray bowled up for last year's Cannes Film Festival looking gleefully unhinged. Ignoring the standard suit and tie, the actor rocked a psychedelic short-sleeved shirt, baby blue shorts, and a Panama hat. But the most subversive part of Murray's get-up was his wristwear. On his right wrist he wore an inexpensive Timex, on his left a Cartier tank. This was notable because unlike socks, cufflinks, or nipple tassels, watches don't tend to operate in pairs. Yet Bill Murray is not the only famous face to wear 2 watches at once. Diego Armando Maradona, Billie Eilish, Chris Pratt, and Drake did double wristing too. If this watch trend is something you want to try, you're going to need to think about how much money you're willing to spend. Smartwatches don't come cheap, and that's without considering a luxury watch which could well come to the same price as something like the best Apple Watch. On the other hand, for avid watch collectors who want to show off their many timepieces, this trend is definitely worth indulging in. So, are 2 watches better than 1? They can be, especially if you have multiple watches that serve multiple purposes. If you enjoyed this video, kindly hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also share with a friend who might also enjoy it.